Said I look crispy. Yeah, I got you. What's up with you? What's up with you? You doing good? You started your business off that last video? You did it. If business has taught me anything, the effort, you can only do so much in one day as a human. So the effort is practically, there's a threshold, you know what I'm saying? Because there's only so much you can do in one day. But the problem is, you got to do that every day and keep going and doing and trying shit until something works. That's just business. You keep doing the same thing over again and slowly lay bricks on top of each other until you blink twice and you're paying people to do the job that you was just trying to get. You was trying to get that same job and now you're paying people to do it. There's definitely stages to everything, but the fundamental is basically the same. Put in time to do this, unlock the next level. Right? You want to hire? Build a system, hire people, train them, done. You want to get people in? Market, social media, put yourself out there, done. So now you got to pray that people come in, because nobody's telling anybody that they got to buy from your services. So, boom, now people coming in. Now you have the jobs. You know what to do, but you got to write it down before you explain it to anybody. So, dang, now you hiring. And then you was doing free marketing. So now you're doing paid marketing. Then you got to figure that out. And then looking back, now you realize the steps that you took to make the money now isn't the best because you need to focus on one thing. Or you need to focus on a new product or a new launch. Or you need to fix the issue. And then something happened and now you're getting sued. Business is just, it's effort, make a lot of money. You don't make no money in the beginning. They don't tell you that. You probably not going to make money for that first year or two. The first couple months. Right? And that's why a lot of people say that their business failed, because they'll drop ship something, throw $300 in it, and if the $300 doesn't make a return on its money, then they drop it and just say the business failed rather than understanding that that's how business is going to work. You're going to put money in it, you're going to put time in it, and it's not going to say that it has to give you a return until it does give you a return. And that return might be iffy until it's consistent. And it's just something you got to deal with in the beginning. Business is hard. I can tell you that, just from me starting. It's probably going to be the same way as long as I launch something. But over time, the bricks are laid and then you start gaining from what you put in. So that's how you get rich. Anybody can start a business, $200. Anybody can put in the time and make money from it. And then on top of that, I wanted to get into the fact that $10,000 is not a lot in business. I would say most businesses, performing, probably most businesses that haven't shut down and is paying for themselves is probably making maximum $100K a month. But there's some people making $1 million a month. And most people want to be at around $100 million as their target, or $1 billion if they can build that product or that service. So you can definitely get into business and make way more than $10K a month. You could probably make $100K a month into your bank account after taxes every month. The problem comes with the time that you have to reoccur and keep putting into the business until it gets to that point. Or the trial and error that you are going to face until you get to that point. Because there's no say in who buys into your service. For some reason, on a Wednesday when you ran ads, everybody bought into your services. But the Thursday, no, everybody hates you. Doesn't happen. So, then on top of that, it depends on what industry you pick. And what you're selling. There's pros and cons to everything. You sell something cheap, you got to sell a lot of it. You sell something expensive, you got to sell little of it, but it's expensive. There's way too much in business. So, to that I say, and then on top of that, the courses. People take courses to get into business, but are you able to, again, deal with the issues of that industry? A lot of people say, hey, get into this business, do this business, buy this course, do this trading. Can you deal with it? Is that service something that you're able to do and still fail and keep doing? You have to ask questions about yourself when it comes to business, because are you fundamentally able to sell that? Or it's called a failed business. No, you wasn't able to put up with what that industry required of you. There's different marketing depending on your industry. I mean, there's just too much. But you make money from it. And you help the world out by giving someone a good or a service. So, and then school is another course. Just because you go to school don't mean you get the job. Business has taught me about life. And life is unforgiving. So, if you are an entrepreneur, you want to get into this type of stuff, just know it's very demanding. And it's going to require a lot out of you. But I believe in you. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Y'all make sure to subscribe and keep yourself in the loop, man. We going to keep this business going. We going to keep running this business. Your business, my business, all my businesses, business. You have a good one. I hope y'all have a good day. Y'all take it easy now.